Bow! All right, let me stop playing G Herbo before I get copyrighted. All right, we recording there, we recording there. The audio levels are looking good. SpongeBob sound effect. Hold on, I pressed the wrong one.
A few moments later.
Beep. Okay, let's actually start it. What's up, my party people? It's your boy Darshaun Smith back again for another video of or episode rather of the Positivity Hour podcast. Okay, this podcast where we talk about society, culture, money, your life, how to level up, how to be better, as well as just thinking critical about just about everything in this life. Okay, today's episode number 118 is about how to take control of your narrative in life. Okay, how to take control of what people are saying about you, and how to most importantly take control of what people are thinking about you, okay? Because that thought turns into action. So we're going to talk about that today, and all that more after the intro, okay? Woo! All right, now that we're back from my hand going towards the camera, new intro coming soon. I know I said that like not too long ago because I, really did just do another new intro. But I'm saying all of that because, just because you make one new intro and it's better than your last one doesn't mean the one you made in the interim is good. So I'm going to be leveling up. As I graduate in 13 days, less than 2 weeks. And I'm going into my last week of actual course content as I crack a new liquid death, okay? Always drink some water, y'all. So I'm super hype about that, and I'm just ready to drink the water now. Oh, yes, Lord. Okay, liquid death, y'all. Get some water in a can. But like I was saying, I'm going into my last week of course content and things of that nature, and then I just have one final during finals week, and it's on a Friday. So and even if I fail it, I'll still pass. So I think I can confidently tell you I'm gonna graduate college with 2 bachelor's degrees here soon, and I can't wait to show you all, both listening and watching, the Days Till I Graduate series I've been doing for the last 3 months. I'm gonna do 2 versions of it. I guess the people who watch and listen to the podcast get the exclusive. But oh Lord, these really got stuck in the train. I'm going to do a short version of it so I could post that online, a minute or less, just counting down pictures 120 to 0. And then and then I'm gonna put the long version out after I graduate, because that's video's gonna be 2 hours, 2.5 hours long. It's literally gonna be a movie. So much happens in my life, and people think I'm joking when I say my life's a movie, and then I put out a vlog or something like that, and they're like, "Wow, bro, your life's literally a movie. You literally just made a 2-hour movie about it." And I was like, "Yeah." So that's what we're going to talk about today: how to take control of your narrative, how to take control of what you want to be known for, how to take control of how people perceive you, and how to take control of how people believe you, okay, or believe in you rather. All of that and more is going to be talked about in today's episode in one way or another. I'm not going to be super exhaustive in my explanation of some things because, I'm just a young 21, almost 22-year-old individual out here trying to figure things out myself. But just because I'm younger does not mean I don't have experience in this department. And also, just because I have experience in this department doesn't mean that you should just automatically go along with everything I say. Do your own research. Think about what I'm about to tell you. And then most importantly, go out there and smash it that subscribe button. But I'm just messing with you. But go out there and question the world yourself. Go out there and just figure it out from your perspective, because what I'm speaking on is my own personal experience. That's why I'm so confident in what I'm saying, and I'm not oh, is it this or that? It's no, it's definitely this, because it's worked for me, or it's something I've observed in Iowa City, Iowa, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa. Sometimes when I travel to Nashville or whatever, St. Louis, things of that nature. Okay, so I say all that to say, let's hop straight into this, okay? Thanks for making it this far, but yeah, this is gonna be a 10-minute episode or so. So only 6 more minutes, okay? But do drink some water, stay hydrated, and yeah, you see the Kente cloth, African American Studies, second major. We almost out this joint though. Oh yes, okay, water. Oh, okay, I'll keep the can there, just so you can low key be reminded that the liquid death is keeping me hydrated today in the camera, okay? So let's hop straight into this. I don't really have any particular agenda in mind, but I want to start with what I was talking about, having my own YouTube channel, having my own podcast. And, the whole purpose really I have these is to control my own narrative and most importantly, have my own platform to post content and to post my opinion about things and to post how I, how I'm thinking, how I feel, how I want to report myself. And what I'm talking about is not forward, okay? If you literally look at any YouTuber, any vlogger, any social media personality, what do they have? They have their own Instagrams, they have their own Twitters, they have their own YouTube channels, TikToks, when Vine was a thing, they had that. Musically, like, people have been doing this. They do make content, yes, but they also provide content for their fans, and as well as when something goes wrong, where do they go to first, okay? They make that apology video on YouTube. They make that, okay, on the back end, y'all think I'm a terrible human being, but here's the 3 foundations I have that donate shoes, clothes, food, and money to all these people. People of status go out of their way to control their narrative. So why is it that, people like, us, everyday common folk, and it's going to be so sad when I can't say that because I'm trying to level up. But for now, I'm just an everyday common person, and I always view myself as one because I come from humble beginnings. We just don't, we often just, use social media as, look at this cool, overpriced boat I'm on. Yeah, I paid my whole life savings for this. Why not just be like, hey, I want people to know me as a loving, caring person who's always supportive of those around me and does not go above and beyond, you know what I'm saying? Think about that, okay? I had to pause, okay, because I was going to say the opposite of that, and I was like, whoa, okay, use precise language, okay? But the flip side of that is true as well, you know what I'm saying? And any other interpretation of that, we have basketball players, think LeBron James, or Stephen Curry, or, Dwayne Wade, how do they want their story to be known? Literally, if I can find the clip, I'll play it right now, okay? When I was editing this, I also thought of Giannis and what the reporter tried to ask him in terms of his season being a failure, and I'm going to play that clip as well because that was a perfect example of taking control of your narrative and how you want your story to be told.
I don't want to talk much more. Tomorrow's going to be a great game. I'm not here for the bull. I'm ready to play, and that's it. I appreciate it.
Do you view this season as a failure?
Oh my God. You asked me the same question last year, Eric. Okay. Do you get the promotion every year on your job? No, right? So every year you work is a failure. Yes or no? No. Every year you work towards something, towards a goal, right? Which is to get a promotion, to be able to take care of your family, to be able, provide the house for them or take care of your parents. You work towards a goal. It's not a failure. It's steps to success. Michael Jordan played 15 years, won 6 championships. The other 9 years was a failure? That's what you're telling me? No, I'm asking you a question. Yes or no? Okay, exactly. So why are you asking me that question? It's a wrong question. There's no failure in sports.
But if I can't find the clip, I'll just still describe the situation, okay? The whole Lakers franchise just whooped the Memphis Grizzlies. And as LeBron James said on Twitter, if you see me in the woods fighting the grizzly bear, help the bear.
Hell, if you ever see me fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear, help the bear.
But he said that because the Grizzlies were talking crazy, okay? Oh, I poke bears. LeBron's old. The team's not doing this. They're doing that. They're controversial. They're playing too physical. They're doing, you know what I'm saying? There's just so much jumbleness. There's so much noise. There's just so much, okay? And sometimes you need to do exactly what LeBron James did and do. That's right, nothing, okay? and let your actions speak for your words. When the reporters came up to LeBron and they were like, yo, so like, how do you feel about this? Or do you think this affects your game? Or I've noticed over the last games you've done this or that, or you're doing this, or you speak like this now, or just silence that, okay? Do exactly what LeBron did. Hey everyone, it's LeBron James. I'm not here for the BS, and let the action on the court speak for itself. Goodbye. You know, like, and then when he came back, he's just like, hey, I just want to let you know, we played a good game. It's all about the team. It's all about the team, and it's all about the team, if you know what I mean. So, like, control your narrative, okay? There are PR teams that, like, purposefully, like, think the Flint, Michigan water crisis, okay? I work in a whole research lab where, like, all we do is, like, study the PR team. Okay, well, a portion of the group studies the PR team of the, you know, Michigan government and how they were purposefully trying to cover the water crisis up, you know? Like it's not even mystical, or it's not even a mystery, rather. It's facts. It's in emails. They're like, okay, we shouldn't say that because that'll look bad. So we'll say it like this to control the narrative, to control what people say about you. And most importantly, like I said at the front end of this episode of the Positivity Hour, episode 118, that you need to control what people think and believe about you, okay? Dylan Brooks wanted the people to think LeBron was old, and then LeBron went and dropped 40 on him, okay? 20 points, 20 rebounds, okay? Dylan Brooks thought LeBron and his team was trash and couldn't get back up with the Grizzlies, and then they beat them in game 6 by 40 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
There's nothing wrong with talking crazy. You just got to be able to back it up. And that's why sometimes the best thing to say to control the narrative is nothing. Because in some situations, it is very true. You could say all of the right things and people are still going to misconstrue what you have to say. You could say something positive and it gets spun a whole completely different way. Andrew Tate's a great example of that. Everyone will, see a 2-hour podcast, clip 5 seconds here, 5 seconds there, 5 seconds there, 15 seconds in total from 2 hours apart. And then clip it together, and Andrew Tate's the most hated person in the world. How? Like, that's not even, he didn't even say that. Like, provide the context. But this is why, scratch my ear real quick, you need to take control of your narrative in life, okay? You need to go out of your way to control what people are saying about you. And you can do that by doing these simple steps, okay? Be genuine, okay? If you really want to be about what you're about, be genuine of it, okay? Love it, live it, breathe it. You are it. When people look at me, they know I'm that positive kid, okay? They literally... Curtis Taylor, okay, the trumpet professor here, I took lessons with, okay? I was joking about him in the last episode, and he was like, yes, sir, Darshaun, yes, sir. But, like, literally every time I see him, he's like, oh, Mr. Positive, or something like that, or the positivity god. He doesn't even call me Darshaun. I don't even know if he knows my name, okay? But I'm just messing with you. I can confidently tell you that Curtis Taylor, Professor Curtis Taylor knows my name. But, like, that's the narrative, I branded myself like that, When people speak to me, all I'm speaking about is positive stuff. Does that mean I never have a hot take? I always have a hot take, Come talk to me at 4 a.m. I'm pretty unfiltered. But at the same time, like, it's how you build a rapport with people. It's how you communicate with people. And most importantly, you get people on your side by, like I said, being genuine, but also just being reciprocal, okay? It's not all about what you say. Remember when I said what LeBron James did when he was mute, quiet? Just because he was quiet doesn't mean he wasn't doing anything. He was listening. He was intaking information, okay? And that's the key here. A lot of us nowadays, myself included, don't listen enough, okay? And going forward, once I graduate from the University of Iowa in 15 days, I'm gonna listen more. But most importantly, I'm just gonna, get the bread, okay? Hopefully I explained all of this in a good way that you're kind of getting the gist, okay, of how to control what people are saying about you and how to think about yourself and how to think about how people think about you and what they believe about you, okay? This is very important in life, okay? Because you're gonna have people who you're gonna need a letter of recommendation from. at some point to get to grad school, to get that next job, to get that whatever. So you need people on your side. You're going to get to a stage in life where you're going to be trying to get a car or a house, and you may need someone to co-sign you. So maybe your credit's not the best, but they believe in you. They understand you're working hard behind the scenes. You just don't have the fake numbers to back it up. Okay, you're gonna get to a point in your life when you're trying to do something extraordinary to change the generations that come after you, and you're gonna need a great team behind you. But those people don't come unless you are on top of your stuff, unless you are on top of what makes you you. Okay, you gotta brand yourself, you gotta be genuine, you gotta be unapologetic, you gotta be consistent. Okay, if you could do all of these things, you'll be fine in life. Okay, and with that being said, that's the end of the episode today. Okay, I said 10 minutes, call it 14. Okay, make sure you like, subscribe, unsubscribe, hate, comment, follow, unfollow, share, report. It's been your boy Darshaun Smith, aka the Positivity God, also known as Senor Positiva, or exclusively on this podcast as Big D, and in real life as D Money. So yeah, tell me what you thought about this, okay? How to take control of what people are saying about you, thinking about you, and believing about you. I have no clue what I'm going to title this. I'm all over the place with the title. But you'll see one of them. And most importantly, I'm going to really try to find that LeBron clip because it was really good. And help the bear! But that's all I got to say today. This has been a Darshaun Smith production. The 115-550 is the creative collective. And most importantly, gang, going after new goals, okay? I know it's technically trademarked, okay? I'll pay Mr. Organic his royalties because that man is a hero of mine. You know, that black man helped me change how I think, changed what I think, because he comes from a way worse situation than me, and he owns 2 mansions in LA and like the Malibu Calabasas area, and now he lives in Switzerland just because he wanted a new scenery change and is buying $1 million stuff all the time. Black man, 6'6", 230, gangbanging street dude, didn't go to jail, didn't do any drugs, but just happened to make it out being a pro basketball player and all that. But we'll talk about that another one. And if anything, Google his YouTube channel. Shout out Mr. Organic. You a real one, bro. Love you. And we out. Gang, 15 minutes now. Woo! If you see me in the jungle, fight the bear. Help the bear.
Hell, if you ever see me fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear, help the bear.